Hello and welcome to the weekly wrap video. This week has been dominated by the two largest central banks, the ECB and the FOMC. I'll start with the ECB, where earlier in the week we had source comments that said the ECB was set to weigh a minus 0.1% deposit rate if further easing was needed. This saw the arrival curve bull flatten, the euro come under some pretty heavy selling pressure, and bunds rise on the prospect of lower rates for longer from the ECB. However, the next day we had ECB President Draghi in a press conference say that negative deposit rates had been discussed at the last meeting, although there was nothing new since then, which saw most of these moves reverse what we'd seen the previous day. Now on to the FOMC. So we had the minutes on Wednesday, but before that Fed's Bullard was on the wires, and he was much more hawkish than usual because he is usually a dovish member of the FOMC, and he said not to rule out tapering in December if data was good. This then saw equities come under selling pressure in the US after they had touched record highs earlier in the week, with the S&P up at 1800 and the Dow at 16,000. However, later in the day we had the FOMC minutes, which did seem to disappoint the markets further, as they once again said that the Fed was on track to begin tapering their QE programme between December and March. Within the next few months was their wording. At the moment the market is still pricing in tapering for March. They also announced some further measures that they could do an IOER cut, although it doesn't look like this will be imminent from the FOMC. However, since then, equity markets have once again rallied, and on Thursday the Dow closed above 16,000 for the first time after touching that level, as I mentioned earlier, on Monday. But that's the main themes for this week. Thank you very much for watching, and I hope you have a great weekend.